Hello and welcome back. This is part 4 of my series on how to crush your nerves in 4 simple steps, which means this is the last step. Hi, I'm Adria Tennor. I'm an actor, writer, filmmaker, and coach. I help actors, executives, and entrepreneurs just like you achieve dream careers by up-leveling your confidence, finding your authentic voice, and forging genuine connections with your chosen audience. So, in part 1, you learned to make friends with your nerves, and then you learned how to put them to work for you in part 2. Then in part 3, you learned how to outsmart your nerves and beat them at their own game. And now here you are in part 4, where you're gonna learn how to nurture your nerves and take care of them. This last technique was the final frontier for me in my journey to conquering my nerves. It came to me after studying with lots and lots of teachers and trying lots and lots of different modalities to shift my nervousness. I remember walking up the stairs to an audition in the Asahi building on Wilshire Boulevard in La Brea in Los Angeles. There were a bunch of casting offices in that building, so I don't remember what the audition was for or who I was going to see. But on the way up those stairs, I started to have that panicky feeling that I was going to f up the audition. That I was a fraud, that I hadn't prepared enough or the right way, and that I was a terrible, no good, very bad, untalented actor, blah, 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 all the bad things. I had done a lot of work on myself and on my craft. I'd studied with all the great teachers, and I was tired of this narrative, of this voice inside of me saying that I sucked. I thought at this point, I was over this. It hadn't happened in quite a while. I was doing really well. I was consistently working. But here I was, freaking out on the stairs before an audition yet again. So I stopped. Halfway up the marble stairs, and I thought to myself, today's gonna be different. Today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to quickly isolate this terror inside of me and dismantle it, because I don't have time for this shit. So I looked inside myself and allowed that higher, all-knowing part of myself to show me the terror. And I didn't question what I saw, which was a terrified little girl. And for the first time, I actually really saw this scared, terrified little part of myself. And as soon as I saw her, I realized why she was so scared. It was because for years, I was trying to abandon her, to lose her, to smother her, to make her disappear. I wanted to shut her away because I didn't want her to be there because she made me uncomfortable. And I was worried that she was going to f me up. The problem with that is that she is me. That's why she was screaming inside of me and wreaking havoc on my composure. It was like I wanted to chop off my left arm or a piece of myself. It's just not gonna work. So this time I decided to treat her like I would treat any other child. In my mind, I took her by the hand and I looked straight into her eyes and I told her I loved her and that I wasn't ever going to leave her and that she could come to the audition too. In fact, I hoped that she would because I knew that she was an important part of me who made me unique and special, and her presence in that audition room would only make me sparkle and shine even more. I mean, that's what we pay for, right? When we go to the movies, to see something real, to see something true, something unexpected. Then, in my mind, I hugged that little girl and I felt her relax in my arms and then get excited that she was going to get to come into the big girl audition room and be part of the special thing that I was going to do in there. Now, this may sound hokey and weird, but it really worked. And it continues to work for me and for my students. And it was such a good lesson. There are no bad parts of yourself. They're all valuable. Do not beat up on yourself for being human and afraid or nervous and scared. These are beautiful, dazzling parts of yourself, and you can learn to embrace them. And if you do, they will make you breathtaking. Your acknowledgement of your own humanity will put your audience at ease and make them relate to you on a really powerful level. It may seem counterintuitive to feel nervous and lean into the nervousness, kind of like when your car skids on ice and you're supposed to turn in the direction of the skid. But it's actually an incredibly powerful way to achieve true, beautiful presence. Two actors that I think are masters of embracing their shadow selves are Seymour Hoffman, rest in peace, and Robert Downey Jr. For me, they just both really lean into their uncomfortable, dark shadow selves, and I feel that makes them extremely watchable, engaging, and present. All the qualities you want when your goal is to truly engage and move your audience. So, let's try this out. Okay. Find a quiet spot and close your eyes. Recall the last time you were really nervous. Let the feelings swell up and bloom in your heart center and in your body. Now pretend the part of you who is nervous is actually separate from you. Allow that part to morph out of you and appear in front of you. What does that part of you look like? How old are they? What are they wearing? How tall are they? What are they doing right now? How does their nervousness make them behave? Now, imagine you're taking the hand of this nervous part of yourself and reassure it. Let them know you will not leave their side. They get to come with you, and they can make noise and scream and have fun and be with you. Now, imagine that you are walking into your audition or presentation. What is that scared subset part of you doing? How are they feeling? Take a moment to really let your empathy for that little subset part of yourself well up in your heart. What can you do or say to soothe them and make them feel calm and held and seen and loved? Go ahead and do whatever it takes to calm that little part of yourself. And watch their energy settle. Feel them calming down and relaxing. Now imagine you're still holding their hand. They're smiling and relaxed, and their contentment is moving from their hand to yours, calming you. This teamwork steadies you and pleases you. And you take a nice, deep breath and walk into your meeting or audition or on stage, and the little nervous part of you also runs into the room or back of the auditorium and runs around, hopping around, jumping around, and their energy is feeding you, fueling you, making this experience fun for you. Now, open your eyes, find your focus, feel the air on your face and your feet on the floor, and deliver the first line of your speech or pitch or scene with strength and ease, and most of all, fun. Okay, so now I'm going to leave you to it. Please let me know in the comments if this has been helpful, and if it has, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're interested in having this material in a free ebook, you can click the link below. And if you'd like even more help with tackling your nerves or have a specific presentation or audition you'd like help with, I would love to help you. Whether you're an actor, an executive, or an entrepreneur, let's talk about how my one-on-one coaching sessions or group classes can help you. You can schedule a free strategy session with me by clicking the link below, and I'll see you over in my next video. Thanks for watching.